Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, in the previous topic we have discussed about the numerical based on the decay constant problem number 10, and here we are going to talk about the problem number 11. So what is it and what is the data that we have to find out based on this question? Let me talk about that in this topic. Here we have a question that is a radioactive decay of an element X which has an atomic number of 35, that is Z is equals to 35, and obviously we understand that is it would be bromine, is 30% complete in 2 hours. So we have to calculate its half-life period. So what is the data that has been given here? Basically, let me talk about the first thing. Since it has been mentioned that is 30% of the decay has been completed, that means we could say that is the initial percentage of the radioactive element, it would be 100. So therefore the N0, or we could say N0, is equals to 100, and it has been said that is 30% has been completed. So that means out of 100%, 30% decay has been completed. That means what is left with us, we have N, which is 100 minus 30, which is 70. And these are the data, that is what we have got from here only. And what about this 2 hours? This 2 hours is the duration where we have got to know that is from 100% the decay has happened, that is 30% of the decay has happened, and that is how basically we have left 70% of the radioactive element. And in that case, the time during which this occurred, the change occurred, is 2 hours. And from this data we have to calculate its half-life period, that is T half. But to calculate T half, obviously we should know that is, we should know the decay constant value, and based on that only we are going to talk about how we can calculate the decay constant from these data. So let us find out the formula. Lambda, that is decay constant, is equals to 2.303 divided by T log to the base 10 of N0 or N0 divided by N. So here basically we have all the values except this, which is what we have to find out. So we have 2.303 divided by time, the time was 2 hours, log to the base 10 of N0 or N0, which is found to be 100, divided by 70. So now let us calculate this thing and let us find out what is the decay constant we could get over here and what will be the unit of it also. So we have got the value of the decay constant as 0.178, but what will be the unit? Here we have took the time, and the time was 2 hours, so that's the reason that the unit of this, it would be R inverse. So this is the value of the decay constant, but this is not the final answer. That is what we need. We need T half, that is the half-life period. So for that we have a formula, that is T half is equals to 0.693 divided by lambda, that is decay constant. So now let us find out what is the T half. So we have the formula, that is T half, that is half-life, is equals to 0.693 divided by the decay constant, that is lambda. So here we have to substitute the values, that is 0.693 divided by the lambda, that is what we have got here as 0.178 R inverse. So in that case we could get to know that is the unit of the half-life period, it will be R. So now let us calculate this thing and let's see what is the value of the half period we could get. So the value, that is what we have got over here, is 893 R. So this is the half-life period, that is what we have calculated, and that's it. Thank you friends for watching this video. I hope you have understood this numerical very clearly, and I hope I'll see you next time. Till then, don't forget to subscribe Ekeeda channel. Thank you so much.